where the vultures circle slow in the open sky. Mama said the world was a hard-fought place, but I learned it quicker from a stranger's face. By 12 years old I could shoot real straight. By 15 I'd already sealed my fate. The preacher said I'd never find the light, but the whiskey kept me warm through the coldest night. Feared the grave, the men who trade their soul for the life they crave. We slept in the dirt with our boots still on, 'cause the law rolled fast and the dawn rolled strong. Every town we passed had a price on my head. Every saloon door creaked like it whispered dead. But I kept moving on with a steady hand, 'cause a man with nothing left is a dangerous man. Whiskey in my saddlebag, iron on my side, riding through the desert where the lost souls hide. I ain't looking for forgiveness, I ain't begging for trust, just a shadow on her eyes are made of whiskey, iron and dust. Yeah, whiskey, iron and dust. That's all a man like me can trust. There's a town out west where the wind blows mean, where the sheriff's badge ain't worth a damn thing. I walked in slow with my hat pulled low, boots kicking up memories I didn't want to know. A woman at the bar said she knew my name, said the stories they told were half truth, half shame. I tipped my glass and I tipped my hat, said ma'am I ain't proud but I can't change that. A gambler in the corner dealt a crooked hand, said he'd take my horse, my gun, my land. I smiled real slow, took a sip of rye, said son, you're playing cards with a man who don't die. The room went quiet as the church had dawned, and the tension hung heavy like a loaded gun. He reached for his belt but he reached too late, and the echo of the shot sealed his fate. A whiskey in my saddlebag, iron on my side, riding through the desert where the lost souls hide. I ain't looking for forgiveness, ain't begging for trust, just a shadow on the horizon made of whiskey, iron and dust. Yeah, whiskey, iron and dust. That's all a man like me can trust. I left that town with the moon hanging low, with the sheriff shouting things I didn't care to know. My horse ran hard through the canyon's throat, while the night wrapped around me like a worn-out coat. I've outrun death more times than I can count, but every mile I ride adds another ounce of the weight I carry in my weathered bones. A lifetime of sin no man atones. Sometimes I dream of a quiet place, a cabin by the river with an empty space. But a man like me don't get that kind of peace, not with a past that never finds release. So I drink my whiskey by the fire's glow, tell the stars of things no one else will know. And when the dawn creeps in with a dusty sigh, I saddle up again and I don't ask why. One day the desert's gonna take me in, bury my boots where my life's been thin. Maybe a stranger will find my gun, rust on the barrel from the setting sun. Maybe they'll whisper the tales I made of the debts I paid and the choices weighed. But until that day comes calling my name, I'll ride with the wind and I'll play my game. Whiskey in my saddlebag, iron on my side, riding through the desert where the lost souls hide. I ain't looking for forgiveness, ain't begging for trust, just a shadow on her eyes are made of whiskey, iron and dust. Yeah, whiskey, iron and dust. That's all a man like me can trust. And when the final bullet turns me to rust, I'll fade into the desert with my whiskey, iron and dust.